자, 테스트 네티? 어디로 오란 말이야? 천문학 수업? 천문학 수업 하려면 그거 있어야 되는데? 윙가르디오 레비오사 라인데? 야, 천문학이라 그런가? 밤에 하는구나 수업을.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
아이, 늦어서 죄송합니다.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups.
발음이 약간
Alas, the heavens
특이하다.
remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
영어 발음이 특이해. 영어를 몰라도 확 느껴진다. 추워
Still
추워.
don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
당황했다. 얘 교수님이 시키는데 뭐 이렇게 줘야지.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
가면 쓰고 보이냐? 그리고
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class.
숙제
Is
내주시네.
that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the
네?
past.
아니
Look
그래도
only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago
따뜻해지는
on
주문
the
없나요?
very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
애들 다 덜덜 떠는데.
Dismissed.
야상 점퍼라도.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
오,
I have a spare one you could borrow for
많은
the
건
rest
여러
of
개 있나
term.
보네. Thank you.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need
아,
it?
여유분
I'm certain.
있다잖아.
It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume?
그게
I
뭔데
mean,
싶다가.
Of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
천문학 수업. 어디로 가야 돼?
Oh, good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius in my head?
어어어어어어 아니야? 반대로 가고 있었구나. 아, 여기구나.
Revelio.
물 붙이는 건가?
Incendio. This was his old telescope.
그래.
Looks
근데
practically
만원경을 요 다 넣어놨네. 개인용품 아니야? 왜? 어우 깜짝아.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things
아, 잘
celestial
모르려고 하는 겁니다.
of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
점수를 믿으시지 않으시던데 이유가 뭐죠?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do
돌팔이다
not confuse
점술은.
astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries
너무
stellar and lunar.
본인
The other is
학과
mere
아니라고
lunacy.
말이 심하신데? 천문표가 뭔가요?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
통찰력 있는 말씀 감사드립니다.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
안녕.
Perfect night for. Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
아니 무슨 내가
But
천문학자야.
there is something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
찾는 거 도와줄까?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
어휴. 그래.
No need to convince me. Let's
Let's
get
go.
going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
여기요?
If you're sure. Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs
뭐야.
and some dust. Nothing to be...
향살 욕조. 아무도 기억하지 못할 정도로 오랜 세월 폐쇄된 욕조. 수십 년 전에 공부에 너무 집착한 나머지 잘 씻지 않는 학생들을 쫓아다니도록 마법을 걸었던 욕조라는 소문이 무성합니다.
Oh, of course.
암호가 아니야?
It's just not as tidy as I expected.
무슨 하고 있는 거지 이거?
Incendio! Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
왜 별에 대한 특별한 관심을 보이는 거야?
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
선명표 어딨어?
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
사실 알고 싶은 건 이게 다야.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
이렇게 학교 기물 부숴도 되는지는 모르겠지만
Lumos!
Revelio.
저 뭐 있다.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
해오면 되지.
Not this close to school.
Look, there's the table.
이거야?
Go on. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
어떻게 하란 거야? 검은 고자리?
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
그러시겠지라고 말하고 싶지만 기대되네. 그래.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should
아니
keep it.
선물이야?
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
오케이. 천문학 수업 완료. 퀘스트. 내민. 잡스러운 퀘스트가 엄청 많네. 맨드레이크. 퀴디치 경기장. 풍선 터뜨려 달라. 왜 그래야 되는지 모르겠지만
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
어두워.
Lumos.
너 혼자 돌아갈 수 있지? 나 간다.
Revelio.
요거 터뜨리란 말 아니야. 네 개. 어이구. 4개. 하나 더. 여기 있다. 다섯 개. 다섯 개 터뜨렸고요. 호그스미드. 이것도 풍선 터뜨리라고 돼 있는데. 호그스미드 역? 호그스미드 말고 호그스미드 역? 여기? 호그스미드 역이 어디야? 호그스미드로 가면 되는 거야? 호그스미드 가서
Meet, here I come.
맨드레이크랑 내가 있나? 이거 좀 사야 되는데. 지도. 뭐 박쥐가 날아댕겨?
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
요거 사주세요. 응? 마법약 만드는 거 주문서는
Let me know
누구한테
if there's
배웠나?
anything else I can do to help.
아이 치워봐. 퀘스트가 겹쳐있으니까 안 보이잖아. 내 달리기 폼이 좀 희한하다. 내 학생인데도 이렇게 돌아다녀도 되나?
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance. What can I do for you today?
썬더브루랑
A wise decision. Thank you.
썬더브루 자체를 하나 살까?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
투명 마법약 썬더브루.
What can I do for you today?
투명 마법약
A wise decision.
썬더브루.
Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Hear he found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one.
돈이 없는데? 맨드레이크는 또 어디서 구해먹냐? 식물 상점인가? 맨드레이크는? 매직리프나 매직리프 도기드 데스캡. 여긴데? 근데 맨드레이크 살 돈이 없는데? 그러면은 요 퀘스트부터 아 맞다, 지도에 나오지 핑을 찍으면. 어디야? 빠른 이동이 없었나?
Revelio.
어이. 빗자루 타도 되지? 안 되네. 저 있다. 슈. 여기잖아. 급손의 세 개. 밖에서 눌러봐야 되나? 여기 있다. 4개. 풍선 어딨니?
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. It's
뭐야? 뭔 소리야? 어둠의 마법사는 뭐야 또? 요런데 딱 밑에 있을 것 같은데. 없네. 올라가서. 아니 시야만 내리라고. 안 보이잖아. 저 있다. 다섯 개. 챌린지 보상 받고요. 그리고 퀘스트 진행하러 갑시다. 핑이 안 찍혔나? 호가와 교수. 호그와트에 안 계시나? 네, 있다. 실례합니다. 레벨리오. 위즐리 교수가 보낸 편지도 있고 키디치도 취소했구나. 다 가져가고.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
맞아요, 교수님.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team.
그래요?
If Black ever permits Quidditch again.
그러면
Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started.
실제로 뛸 일은 없겠네, 귀지티 선수로.
Pay attention to your wand work.
왜 이래 어려워. 레시우스. 선생님도 그냥 가르쳐주면 되지. 퀘스트
Well
내가지고.
done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office.
뭐야? 글래시우스? 꽁꽁 올리는 거네.
There you go.
프리즌.
Catching them quickly.
재능이 늘었다.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
자, 재능을 찍어 보실까? 이 터치패드 이제 위에까지 다 찍을 수 있죠? 이 12야? 이 21이 아니었어? 파워를 좀 투자를 할까? 22구나. 좀 더 기다려야겠다 그러면. 한 티어 더 기다려야 되네. 그래 기다려. 21인 줄 알고 기대했네. 사방팔방 퀘스트야. 맨드레이크를 해야 되는데 다른 서브 퀘스트를 하면서 기다려야 되나? 윙가르디움 레비오사. 너희들도 싸운다고? 에이. 연회장에서 또 무슨 일이야? 내가 올 때까지 싸우고 있는 거야? 어? 할로윈이야? 어. 여긴 처음 보는데?
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
아, 너도 위즐리구나. 온 세상이 위즐리다. 손으로 제지한 줄 알았어. 아, 이거 처음 와보구나. 다들 밥 먹고 있구나.
Revelio.
연회장천장. 연회장천장은 호그와트 성에 위에 하늘처럼 보이게 하는 마법이 걸려있다. 천장이 지금 호그와트 하늘처럼 보이게끔 있다. 안개가 많이 꼈다는 건가? 이렇게 해서 연설하는구나. 너희들 왜 이래?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
왜 뭔데?
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
위험하긴 하지.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
그래.
I
말하지 않아
understand.
괜찮아.
You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
너무
If I
꼬치꼬치
were
캐만
you,
들었다면
I'd be begging for more details.
불편하지. 뭐야? 좀 궁금하긴
It's
해.
not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly
사실
trust me
궁금하긴 해.
if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
어?
Are you familiar with the
잘못
Cruciatus
배웠네.
curse?
그럼
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse.
그걸
Inflicts
배운다고?
excruciating
그걸 왜
pain on the
가르쳐줬지?
victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it.
아,
As
집안이.
punishment, his family cast it on him.
어?
The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again,
가족
he
미친 거
relented.
아니야?
I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
안 됐던 게 맞는데 그래도 어쩔 수
How
있나 뭐.
horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
그래서 내가 뭘 해주면 되는데. 끝이야. 따라가는 거야. 뭐야, 이야기가 그 끝이야? 불러놓고? 네, 알았어. 맨드레이크. 밖에 나가서 요거 써봅시다. 어디서 써보지? 여기서 써볼까?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Blue Pal.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
먹어봅시다.
Hello? Over here.
먹으면 되니?
Yes. I won't.
퀘스트 왜 안 깨졌어? 다수가 아니야? 아 이거 아까인데? 아 그럼 돈 많이 벌어와야 되는데. 요것만 1,000원에 맨드레이크 살려면 돈이 얼마야? 돈 주는 퀘스트를 해야겠는데? 그럼 또 뭐야? 요 핑 찍으러 가보자. 그래 온 김에 핑 좀 찍고 돈 좀 벌고. 자원도 좀 먹어주고.
Seems quiet. How nice to tell us stuff.
해도 빵. 와, 이 목이 따였는데. 광석 왜 이리 많아?
Revelio.
약초학 2. 멀리 내 시험인가?
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
전방이 있을 거 아니에요, 멀리시형. 뭐야?
I'll have you know, I'm from a lineage steeped in bravery. My uncle even dared tell my aunt the truth once about Rockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else.
어이구. 아, 뛰어라. 움직임 왜 이래 이거? 어이구.
Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack. One of the little bastards scratched me.
There's trouble afoot.
Are you even? Where's that goblin hell, you little thief?
깡.
You interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? The one fixated on murder, meddling other people's affairs. Say you're hard to hit, but that won't stop me. Feel a burn sensation.
정작 멋진데?
Can't win. Why not sneak in? We'll pay for that. That was a mistake.
내 사기 스킬 아니야.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto
Momentum.
the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
함부로 들어가도 되는 거 맞아? 밖에는 뭐 밀려분이 판치는데. 원루는 뭐야 또? 일단 맨드레이크부터 사야겠다. 퀘스트 진행하려면. 웬 나비? 마을인가 보네. 네, 마을이랑 바로 옆에 뭐 밀렵군 있고 뭐.
Hello. Do you have a moment?
뭐 파세요?
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid. Running the shop keeps me rather busy. I'm the new proprietor, Indira Wolf.
얼마예요?
Sale.
Do you know what you might be looking for?
맨드레이크요, 맨드레이크. 장갑 껴야겠다.
Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
근데 전설급이라 비비질 못하네.
Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
저희 장갑 좀
What do you
사주세요.
have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for? Exactly what I needed. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
뭐야? 거미의 흔적. 거미의 침입으로 이 지역은 명백히 더 위험해졌습니다. 주의해주세요. 범위 조심하라고 이렇게 붙어 있는 거구나.
You dare slay one of my own? You will.
오, 이제 또 싸우는가? 뭐야? 습격이야? 뭔데?
Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso.
어가. 공중 모양을 어떻게 시키는데?
Glacius. Repulso. Accio.
받아치기 해볼까?
Stupefy. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
아. 정확히 받아쳐야 되나?
Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
떴다.
Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
혓바닥에다가 딱 이 에어본을 띄워야 되네.
Revelio. Incendio.
아.
Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy.
아, 이거 연속 공격한 거야?
Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Stupefy.
깡. 쏴봐.
Incendio.
그렇지. 타죽나? 아, 타죽네. 또 뭐야? 일초 컷. 비행 연습. 호그스미드 가서 매직리프로 가볼까? 맨드레이크가 얼마에 팔아 이거? 비싸진 않겠지.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be. What will I do without her?
Clementine, how'd you chase him? Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
요거 하나 사자.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
요거 갖고 기르면
No one
된다.
can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
아, 맨드레이크 누가 갖고 있는 거야? 썬더브루. 확실히 재료로 만들면 싸긴 싸다. 너무 비싸.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
잘 지내고 있나? 애들 어디 갔어? 빗질만 해주면 되나? 아우 징그러워. 안녕. 썬더브루. 뭐 만들 수 있는 거 뭐였더라? 여기로 가야 되나? 저쪽 캐슐로 가야 되나? 맨드레이크 어디서 구해? 안장하겠네. 약초 거기. 온실. 우리 마늘 선생님 있는데. 마늘 선생님.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
끔찍하네요.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
잘 불려서
I'm glad everything
다행이네요.
worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
교수님, 저 마늘이래. 맨드레이크 좀. 근데도 돈이 필요한데? 퀘스트를 진행해야 되는데 별관에 계시구나.
Something else too. A dash of powdered backspin.
Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yep.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
바로 진행해. 칼같이 배우죠?
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo.
와우.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
약간 칼날처럼 던지네.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
너 안 맞냐?
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous.
다음. 퀘스트. 진짜로 굉장히 별로고 발레온 주니까 이걸로 합시다. 뭐야, 호스미드에서 하는 거 아니야?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look.
안녕하세요.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
오케이,
I'd be
도와드릴게요.
happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
나 약 받았지? 어디로 가야 돼? 와따 멀대. 아니 탈거는 언제 나오는 거야 도대체? 예약 구매 특전으로 탈거 스킨 받은 것 같았는데 분반 가도 보이질 않네. 언론들 뭐야 이거? 터트리고 가라고 있는 거 아니야? 와 이거 조정 진짜 어렵다. 마음대로 이게 안 꺾여. 인푸스 2000이 아니라서 그런가? 누가 이렇게 풍선을 띄워놓고 댕기는 거야?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Always like that, Pippin.
안녕하세요.
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well?
네.
Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better
와,
than he
왜
can
이래?
anyway.
싫어해. 왜 산 거야
Why
그러면?
do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
여기요.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers, cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
뭐 그래.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
야, 아무거나 먹으면 되지. 내가 갖고 있는 것 중에.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
고객에 대해 말씀해 주시겠어요?
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Okay.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
뭐
What do you
팔아요?
have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
아하, 별거 안 파네?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate.
돌아가면 되죠. 근데 이런 심부름 돈 꽤 쳐주나? 근데 실질적으로 이 세계에서는 왔다 갔다 하면은 시간 엄청 들 텐데. 여기 코앞인데?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
심부름 보내놓고 사러 왔다니요.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
딱히 뭐
Nothing to worry
내가
about.
뭐
I
씨앗도
handled
해보고
it.
뭐
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
그래서 내게 줬구나. Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
여기요? (300) 아, 300 나쁘진 않지. 나쁜 편은 아닌데. 버는 족족 써가지고 돈이 없네.
I told you not to go down that path.
아, 동물을 사줘?
Hello. Very sorry, Father. Mind you don't turn quick. If
Oh.
you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't
데리고
cause
가도
hurt.
되나요?
There you are. Huh. Finally, I'll have enough of that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to
Oh
be.
shit.
Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
난
I can
찾으겠어요.
imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
뭐야? 코 먹으신데?
I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
오케이. 뭐 파세요?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking
털팔구나.
to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
네.
Aloha Mora.
남의 집 문 따고 들어가는 거 괜찮니? 밤이 아니라서 못 가져가나? 이거 뭐 빈집털인데? 아우 시점. 얘 너무 달아. 에 3레벨짜리야? 이 녀석 뭐 하시지? 넌 또 뭐야? 어이씨 깜짝아. 빗자루 타지나? 안 타지는데?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
여기 안 가봤구나. 오. 잠깐만. 잠시. 검문 있겠습니다.
Watch yourself, though. Let's
뭐야?
have you leave here alive.
아이씨 깜짝아. 달아. 잘 챙겨가겠습니다. 도기드와 데스켓 나무. 구불구불한 가지가 있는 이 큰 나무는 도기드와 데스켓 상자를 받치고 있다.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for
연세가
spitting and nipping. I
있으시구나.
suppose it's my own fault for putting more than four to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the
분칠하신 건
name,
아니시죠?
but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
물건 사도 될까요?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
500원. 내가 하나 사고.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a
맨드레이크
young
바로
one
사.
makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
그리고 착용하고 테스트해 보면은 조건이 있었죠. 다수의 적 상대로 사용하기. 나가서 다수의 적이랑 만나고 맨드레이크 뿌리면 된다. 드디어 맨드레이크 구했네요. 오, 쉣. 날아다니면서 다수의 적이 나오는 지역을 한번 확인해 봅시다.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
세이브 포인트 한번 찍어놓고 여기 들어가나 보다. 얘들한테 써도 되나? 얘들이 다수의 적인지 아닌지 모르겠네. 여기 좀 있다. 하이.
Assignment's all finished.
포테이토면 포테이토.
Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
이건 뭐야? 뭐가 있는 거야? 어? 뭐야? 치면 죽는 거 아니야?
Revelio.
동굴 같은 게 있는데요?
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Rally behind strength.
왼신.
No rock. When minds stand behind whimsy, the castles fall.
딱 기다려.
Totalis. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
다업다득이란 말이지. 더 없냐? 레벨업까지 조금 남은 것 같은데? 야미.
I'll look after you.
한 마리 더 없나? 야미.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
와, 이러고도 레벨업을 안 해? 한 마리 더 없나? 아이고. 꿀맛. 끼어서 못 움직인다. 야미.
Everything's alright now.
이러고도 레벨업을 안 해. 뭘 뭐가 모자란 거야? 가자, 수업 들으러. 우리 갈렉 선생님.
What are you up to now?
아, 지도에서 참. 실력 좋으셔.
How wonderful to see you again.
마실 거 하나 가져오고. 알릭 센세.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
윙가르디움 레비. 딱.
Well done! Wingardium Leviosa, you're a natural.
퀘스트 진행할 수 있겠구만. 미리 핑 찍어놨죠?
Off on another adventure, are we?
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find...
Over here, quietly.
내가 먼저 기다리고 있었는데 뭘 조용히 해.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
그냥 바로 마법 보러 가면 안 돼?
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
로그드와 할로를 쫓는 이유가 뭐야?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
기어 올라가란 말이야? 날아가란 말이야?
Venite. Oh, nothing.
어이 깜짝아.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something... That did it.
안 빠져나와지는데? 이렇게 마법성이 걸리냐니. 잠깐만. 그렇지. 요래서 필요한 거구나.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
깡. 안 밀어지나? 지팡이를 안 들어. 이거 밀고 나서 가야겠네.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
부른다.
That looks as if you might raise the gate.
Well done. I will be right up.
아, 너도 할 수 있잖아 이 정도.
Do it. This way. I will get the door.
언제 또 일로 왔대? 오오오오오오오오 팽인 줄.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
보스전이야? 그리핀이다.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
야씨.
Revelio.
여기랑 저기랑 뭔 차이야? 이거 살짝 당기는 건가 본데? 아니면 밀어내는 건가? 뛰어왔나 보다.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
안 숨어 들어가면 어때? 욕심이 없어, 이 친구.
I think I heard something.
Stupid one.
그거 있나, 저거.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
뭐 없나?
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
길이 어디야? 그냥 빗자루 타고 가자, 친구. 오이씨, 깜짝아.
You're going home in a wooden box.
뭐라는 거야?
You will not survive this fight. Protect. Descender. Depulsor. Incendio.
싸움도 못하는 것들이 말이야.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
뭐 없나? 맛있는 거 있다. 미약인 먹보구?
Highway.
히포그리프.
Right. There we go.
안 풀어줘도 돼? 발?
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
어이 고레벨 기술.
Hurry.
뭐해? 나 먼저 간다. 요, 이 센스 봐. 어. 어.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
어이 좋다. 이제 얻게 되는구나. 너무 정비행하는 거 아니야? 물에 꼬레 박혔다잉.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
날이 좀 좋지가 않다. 빠른 건지 모르겠네. 근데 빗자루랑 비슷한 것 같기도 하고. 빗자루는 자동으로 앞으로 가는 게 있었는데 무한 가속이라 그런가?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it
무책임함감이
straight out of Hallow's hands.
없지 않아 있었는데
I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. but it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
근데 언제부터 그렇게 잘 다루게 됐대? 아는 사이야? 하이윙 새 아이템이 잠금 해제. 오, 드디어 그거 댕기는구나. 할리고 하이윙. 드디어. 레벨업 했나? 됐다. 쓸 수 있어. 오. 힐량 증가.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
카톡이 왜 이래 오는 거야?
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
카톡 다 왔나?
race though, my friend.
내려야 되나? 오. 어허. 여기 특전이잖아. 지도 내실? 웅장해진다.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student.
Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Yep.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
네.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
아하. 뭔가 보신 게
You
없어요?
didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you, Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
로고드성이요? 같이 가시죠. 저 순간이동 시켜주세요. 보러 가야 돼? 아니지? 퀘스트가 왜 안 뜨냐? 교수님? 저 퀘스트가 안 뜨는데요? 야, 떴다. 또 멀다. 플로도 없었으면 또 한참 이동하겠네.
Faster!
좀만 길 따라갈 필요 없잖아.
Time to go a little quicker.
What was that? Such arrogance.
What do we even... What? Ah! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
내려. 내리라고.
Over here. Salazar Slytherin scriptorium.
아, 자꾸 카톡 보내.
Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.